Welcome to our demonstration of managing applications and interviews within the DocUS solution. So where I'm going to pick our demo up today is we have an application form that someone has found for a role on our website. So what they're going to do is go ahead and apply for that position. Now you'll see in our application form here, we have all the information available to us. So our first decision as an applicant is this an unsolicited application? In other words, is there a role that I'm applying for, or is this just a blanket application to come and work for your business? Now, in that case, a simple tick in our box will allow all the job information to be removed, and we can go ahead and make that application blanket style. If not, then of course we'd have access to all the open positions that are available within the business. So in this case, I can make a selection based on the role that I'm applying for today. In this case, our applicant is Peter Sanders. He's from Birmingham, and we've completed some of his personal information there. He said that he found the role on our website, so that's where he's found the information he's applying for. He is English, and he has a salary expectation of £50,000. He's able to go ahead and attach any other documentation he might require straight to the form. So simply clicking on our link, you'll see I can access my machine itself, my computer, and go ahead and choose my CV to be attached there. Same as if I have any cover letters, any professional certifications or certificates that I want to go ahead and strengthen my application with, I can attach them right there. Any notes that I might want to use to bring your attention to things or give you special notifications for information that I'm sending over to you. And of course, I can go ahead and say, yes, I did go ahead and read the data privacy statement. Now, of course, if you want to read that statement, you can access it directly by our link. So we go straight back to our website, and I do have the opportunity to review all that information that I'm confirming that I've read. Now, in this case, once I'm happy and I've completed my application, I can go ahead and submit it. Now, quickly and easily, I'll receive a notification or an on-screen display that tells me, thank you for submitting your application, and we will be reaching out very, very soon. So, of course, no matter how techie or non-techie I might be, I get a really clear message to let me know exactly what's going on. So let's have a look at what happens within our DocUS system. Well, Simon Stone takes the role of our HR director in today's demo. And as we come back into his login for the system, you'll see he's received a task. Now, just by selecting this task, I'm able to see that it's actually received an application and it'd like me to make a decision based on that application. So the first thing I can do, or Simon can do, is go ahead and review the application that he's received there. And read all the information that's been provided, and also have a look at all the links that were attached. So any linked documents that were attached to that application as well. So really nice, really easy. I can go ahead and start making decisions whether this is the right person for our business or not, or at least start that process. So at this stage, I'm going to make a decision. I could either reject our applicant here, and of course, I can go ahead and start putting information into the system. So for internal reasons, why do I actually want to reject this applicant? For external reasons, actually, I can say, unfortunately, this is the reason I'm rejecting the application. And of course, that would be populated into an email and sent back out to Peter so that he's get a nice, clear message as to why, unfortunately, he has been unsuccessful on this occasion. May also give him information that would allow him to apply again for future positions and actually take a successful step into joining the business. The second option I have here is I might choose to add Peter to our talent pool. And what I mean by a talent pool is a central storage of all the applications that we've received from people who haven't been successful. This, of course, allows us to monitor them, so if future opportunities do arise, actually we may be able to reach back out and make other offers for interviews. Now, in this case, of course, we do need to be safe, secure, and compliant. We need to make sure that not only is our business monitoring all its own business policies, but also what's the legislation that we actually have to adhere to here. If I tell someone that unfortunately you have been unsuccessful, but we will hold on to your data for 6 months, then in 6 months' time, I absolutely need to be sure that we are deleting that information. Now, DocuWare has built-in retention policies, so of course we can absolutely make that the truth. So by adding someone to our talent pool, we will also assign a retention policy. And if we say we're only holding your data for 6 months, you can be assured that in 6 months' time, it will be removed from our system. Again, keeping your business safe, secure, and compliant all the way through. The final option I've got here before I make my choice is that actually I might choose to assign this application out for supervisor approval. So in this case, I would be assigning it out to our hiring manager, which in this case is Fred Winner. And Fred can make a decision. Do I want to go ahead and interview this gentleman or not? However, for the purpose of today, I'm going to take one step further forward. And actually, as the HR director, we're going to make a decision that yes, we are going to hire or at least interview Peter on this position. So in this case, we can start to make a decision. What type of interview are we going to give? Well, today we're going to do an in-person interview. Do I want to let the applicant know? Well, of course, we're going to let him know via email. And then any internal comments will only be visible internally. Any external comments would make up part of the body of the email that would also be sent over to the applicant, letting them know exactly what's going on at any step of the process. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and set that interview. And simply by confirming that, we'll start that process along its journey. Now, DocuWare will have a look at those dates, and it will start to track the dates that we're doing things. Now, in this case, what's going to happen in just a few moments is that Simon's going to receive a task coming back to him. And of course, that task is telling us that actually we have an interview taking place tomorrow. And please, can we have a look and start to make a decision on that interview? Now, in this case, we'll go ahead. We'll imagine the interview has taken place. We've had our conversation with Peter, and actually, on this time, I have some decisions to make. So Simon can start to take the decision. Do I want to reject the application? In this case, of course, exactly the same as before. We'll go ahead and let Peter know that unfortunately, on this occasion, he has been unsuccessful. If we choose to add him to the talent pool, exactly the same process goes through again. Retention policies would be assigned. And of course, we ensure that your business is safe, secure, and compliant, looking after all that information while we hold it. We could choose to put the application on hold. So if there's been a problem and actually we're not going to hire immediately now, we can, of course, go ahead and put that on hold. We could choose to set up a second interview, and of course that would automatically restart the process again at the date that we specify here. Or finally, I can go ahead and hire Peter on this occasion. Now, this would also kick off a secondary process where, of course, we let Peter know, and then we start the next stage of our recruitment process, which, of course, is onboarding. Now, if you're interested in more onboarding information, please look out for our follow-up video. That'll be available very, very soon, and hopefully we'll see you very shortly. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Rico.